welcome back in. I'm having a tough bloody time. Sorry guys, I'm having a tough time with my my broadcast. For whatever reason, I'm having a tough time with the broadcasting. I don't know what it is. Hopefully I fixed it. Hopefully I fixed it.
Inventory is full.
So like I said, I'm only going to play for about 2 hours. Unfortunately, I got to go do laundry, and I got a few other things I need to do. Sunder armor. Sunder armor. That's not cool.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Here there. Watch your back. Hell out of here.
Sweet. Getting quest done. Get her 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 done. It's done. Get her 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 done. 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 Get her done. Get her done. Get her done. 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 Let's go back to Iron Forge. Go grab a couple things. We gotta complete a couple quests for Loch Modan in Iron Forge.
You got my attention?
Yes, I do.
How are you? What's on your mind? Watch your back.
Uh-oh. Now we're falling behind our reputation with Iron Forge. Even though it's still further along than everybody else. Still. Oof. Storming we did good because of Westfall. For the new Modan. We got pretty close to Ratchet to getting to friendly. Just gotta get to friendly Ratchet. But I gotta go back to Ratchet to go handle that. But we'll do that another time.
Andrew, I'm sorry.
Alright. Yay!
Interestiana pie.
Okay.
What can I get for you today? Bread to me.
Don't worry, we will be heading back to Loch Modan, but first, we have to stop at the bank. We have to go make a deposit. A deposit to make things more fun and realistic. Kind of weird when I got two 8-slot bags, a 10-slot bag, and I only got 8 slots left. Like, that's too much crap. Something's gotta bloody give. You, come here. Oh no. Over here.
Talk to me.
Oh. Nope. That one.
Off with you.
Off with you. Off with his head. Where'd you go? Well, let's go just sell over and I love my little mechanical squirrel. So I'm going to play about an hour and 30 minutes, guys. And that's going to be it for a little while. I got to go do laundry.
How are you? What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Holy crap, my fishing's already up to 145? Wow. I'm almost ready for the cookbook and the fishing book and almost ready for the first aid book. That's crazy. I only got like 6 gold. That's not good. We need to make more money. Ugh. Huh.
Hello. How are you? Safe travels.
I've the finest wares in the land. Safe travel.
Okay.
No. What's on your mind? See you soon.
Okay. Well, we're having fun.
What's on your mind? What can I do for you? See you soon.
Look at that. Look at that. What a chad. Let's go explore this. We already know what's over here. We already know. The problem is when you're running with the cheetah speed, the stream kind of messes up. Oh, there's a little cutout right here. I don't really explore over here. We never really come over here to see what is over here. Is there like a better... No? Okay. No. Well, looks like that's like a... This looks like an area where a rare would be. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's go turn these in real quick. So we're going to do this in a weird way. We're going to go like this.
Great to meet you.
Go like this. Go like this. We'll do this quest first before we go to the hunter area. But we're going to do this. Then we're going to hit the Hearthstone. And we're going to go back to the hotel. Because hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Motel 6, $59.95. Not a penny mo. Then we can turn this part of this question, go run back over, handle that quest. And then, oh, there he is right there.
Well met. How are you? Hello. See you.
Go to Ironforge, right? Yep, go to Ironforge. Come back.
You got my attention.
That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. Once I get to the hunter's little area, the only thing I have to go back to Thessador for will be to turn in the Ogre Elite quests. I can kind of hang out away from that whole area, and then probably I would say tomorrow. So let me give you guys kind of a basic rundown of what more than likely is going to happen over the next 10 days. So when I get my final paycheck, I actually am heading to Phoenix, and I'm renting a room that does have Wi-Fi, so I will be doing streaming. I just don't know what my schedule streaming is going to be. So tomorrow night may or may not be my final live stream until I get moved. So it's not my final, obviously. It's just going to be my last live stream until I get moved and settled in. Don't really know what that looks like yet. I have an eye on 2 rooms to rent. You know, I mean, I'm 42 years old going back to renting a room. But I'm tired of sleeping in an RV. It's just kind of the way it is. I mean, that's how I feel at least. But I am excited. So, anyway. That's kind of the rundown. So I gotta talk to the folks tomorrow. So I'm gonna talk to. I got a couple things I gotta wrap up here, work wise. Just a few things I gotta do, and I'm gonna start wrapping them up tomorrow morning.
What's on your mind? What can I do?
It's sad, really, because I'm gonna miss living in California. I really am. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna miss the weather. I'm gonna miss the culture. Not gonna miss the politics. You know, I'm not gonna miss the cost of living. But I am gonna miss it. I was born and raised here in California. I am gonna miss it a lot. I've lived in other states. I've lived in Vegas. I loved Vegas. I've lived in Oregon. I've lived in Mexico. I lived in a lot of places, but California's when my daughters were raised until they were teenagers. You know, we lived in a little beach community for like 8 years while they were little kids going to elementary and middle school. So tough to walk away. It's very, very, very tough to walk away. But again, the money they're offering me, you know, AI has a lot to do with why I'm doing this. AI is coming with a vengeance in a lot of ways. And it's going to take my job in 2 years. So I got to get it done. I got to get switched over and into the niche that is going to survive in my industry. So, you know, being a streamer and being a YouTuber isn't going to pay the bills in 2 years either, guys. So if you're a YouTuber, I hate to say this, unless you have 5 million to 50 million plus subscribers on TikTok or YouTube, you're not going to make a living on social media in 2 years. In 2 years, small content creators will be gone. They will be. They will not be. It'll be a hobby. You won't get paid. Like, I make $500-600 a month on social media. That'll be gone. It'll be down to like $100, $50. It'll be a hobby farm. Because you're going to just have too many AI bot channels that people are going to own, and people have already started. And they're going to bot farm all of the internet. So companies won't even need to advertise using human beings anymore. They'll advertise using AI agents, AI channels that'll be owned and operated by AI and like folks like Sam Altman. So, like, I'm going to enjoy the last 2 years that we have. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to sound the alarm about it, because let me tell you, at the end of the day, I can't stop it. We can't stop it. Progress is going to happen whether we like it or not. AI is going to take over a lot of our lives and a lot of our way of doing things, and there's no stopping it. The only way it stops is if China stops. And China's not going to stop. China's already building military robots that are bulletproof. Now, they're 50, 60 years away from it being a reality, but they are coming out with prototypes. So they're not slowing down. So the United States isn't going to slow down. India is not going to slow down. Nobody's going to slow down. So we might as well enjoy these last years and not complain about it. Just be like, you know what, guys? Hey, this is what it is. You know, we're going to go into a new age of civilization, and we can either adapt or we can sit and complain. Me personally, and this is just speaking from the heart, I would straight out rather enjoy and adapt and open up the new chapter of my life. Because that's the problem we as human beings are going to run into with this entire situation, is we're going to sit there and wonder, where did it all go? Why didn't I do anything about it? Oh, I should have done this, instead of worrying and complaining. Now, I'm going to sit here, and 10 years from now, I'm still going to be streaming a video game, doing a podcast, enjoying myself. It's just we got to change how we look at life and how we look at things.
What's on your mind?
And once we've done that, once we've accomplished that, life gets better. It doesn't mean accept everything for face value. It doesn't mean become brain dead. It means, hey, guess what? We can't stop artificial intelligence. We can't stop them. Not if we can't beat them, join them. More like, if we can't beat them, let's adapt and make the best of a bad situation. That's how I look at it. I look at it as, and that's what this job and this move will be. I'll be reestablishing myself into the same industry I'm already been in. That's already been my career for 17 years. I already have been in the industry, but now this will give me the opportunity to basically already have my foot in the door of a niche that is going to become very popular, and at the same time a niche that AI is going to infiltrate. But because I already have experience how to use AI, and I've been training in AI and training to use my hands and work on appliances and work on things, and been learning on YouTube and Reddit and Quora and different platforms how to fix, RV refrigerators and things like that. Because of that, I'm going to be in a position where over the next 2 years, I'll still be relevant. I'll still have a good job. I can not have to worry about, whether social media is going to make any money for me anymore, because unfortunately for us that are social media, and I'm going to use air quotation marks, influencers, and I use that because that's not what really we are. We aren't technically influencers. We're entertainers for the most part. Because of that, I look at it from a perspective of we have an opportunity to have an understanding that in order for us to get paid, we better adapt AI to what we need AI to be as content creators. Not be totally reliant on it, but just have an understanding that if we don't integrate AI now into what we're doing, we're going to get left behind. But let me kind of put it to you like this. So the internet did the same thing. The internet, especially when it was high-speed internet, Wikipedia, different things like that with the websites and internet, everybody thought that bookstores and publishing companies, publishing books and writing books was going to be a thing of the past. Books are still being written.
Interest you on the pint?
I mean, just throwing it out there, books are still being written. So I don't see everything going away, but if you think you're going to get rich and famous being on social media with 100,000 followers, you're in for a big wake-up call real quick. If you want to make any money in 3 years with YouTube or Instagram, you better have 50 million subscribers. Not 50,000, not 500,000. You better have 50 plus million people that watch you a month. Because why as a company would you pay a YouTuber thousands of dollars for an ad on one of their videos when you can pay AI agents to make marketing videos for you and do it on your own channel? So you're going to have to, a lot of these guys are going to have to understand where they're going to have to put their money and how they're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do stuff that 50 plus million people love and adore if you want to make social media and content creation full time. The Mr. Beasts of the world are going to be fine. But if you know somebody that's got, 75,000, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and they're sitting at home being a full-time content creator, in 2 years they will not be. In 2 years they will be back out looking for a job. As controversial as that sounds, that's a reality that entertainers, including folks that are in the music industry or movie making, any kind of content creation, that's a reality they're all going to have to face. And proof positive is that movie Obsession. That movie Obsession, you can already tell that those guys are full-time YouTubers and they're moving into directing content and making money doing horror movies. Imagine that. You're seeing YouTube channels and YouTube content creators and TikTok content creators, they're making movies now. Full-length pictures. Full-length movies. Why? Because if they don't start adapting now, they're out. They'll run out. They already see it coming. Anybody who is an influencer, anybody who is in any kind of entertainment or content creation, video marketing, anything, if you have not seen the writing on the wall that it's easy street is over, and you got 2 years to figure out what you're going to do to adapt to the new AI technologies that are going to be, woo, the AI technology is going to be, I mean, they're going to be awesome. They're scary, but they're also going to be awesome. Woo, baby, you are in deep trouble. But the good news is you still got 2 years. You got till basically around the middle to end of 2028. That's a lot of time. As long as you don't waste it. This is what I was telling my ex-wife. I told my ex-wife the reason why I'm doing this is because in the end of the day, I don't want to waste time going, well, and him and haw. It's scary. Yeah, you probably can figure it's scary. But at the end of the day, it's the right move to make. So in a way, even though I'm really frightened and I'm really scared, and I'm not like, I mean, I'm excited, very excited, but I'm also extremely frightened. I got to do it. I got to do it for my kids. I got to do it for myself. You know, it's something that just has to be done. You know what's great about that? I know most people are going to go, well, it sounds like a dream to just get out of a liberal state like California. Yes. But if I could do it by staying in California, I would. Even though I don't like the politics, I don't like gender politics, I don't like liberal or conservative politics, I don't like the divisiveness of our country, I don't like any of that at all. But I love the fact that this state is got the best weather. You can drive 2 hours and be in the beach, or 2 hours and be up in the mountains, or 2 hours and be out in the desert. And there's so much like to be explored, from all the way from the Tijuana border all the way up to the Oregon border, out towards, you know, the North Nevada border. There's just so much to see, so much to do. And you're right there in the mecca of everything. You know, now where I live in California is not dangerous and doesn't have like a bunch of criminals or people. I don't live in San Francisco or, you know, it's some interesting places that people are like, oh God, you live in California? No, I don't live in one of those areas of California, but yeah, I'm just really, I mean, and by the way, no matter what city or state you live in, every city and state has their issues, has their problems. So it's not like you can just escape like utopia, unless you want to like live in Dubai, I guess. And even then, Dubai has its issues. One more carved idol. Okay. Yay! Yes. Done and done with that quest. Done and done. I don't know if Arizona to me is going to be super hot. I mean, it's going to be
What can I do for you?
100-something degrees, and it's going to suck a little bit to live out there and get adapt to the, because it's hotter than where I am here in Northern California, much hotter. So, you know, it's going to be it's going to be an interesting move. I'll leave it at that. Like, it's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to do to adapt, but I know I'm going to have to adapt to the heat a little bit, and that's fine.
You got my attention.
You know, I've been in that kind of heat before. I was in that kind of heat when I was working out in Palm Springs area. So, and I think there's only like one or maybe 2 more months of their extreme heat. By the time I get out there, I think it'll be like 7 weeks, 8 weeks more of extreme heat. And then apparently the fall and the winter are absolutely gorgeous. Apparently 3 of the seasons are absolutely amazing in the different places of Arizona. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. You know, apparently the Phoenix airport is really, really nice. So very accessible, a lot cheaper than here in California. I mean, there's just so many really, I guess I could say just some amazing things that I believe are going to be awesome to look forward to. So my only real concern outside of the heat is I'm going to be probably taking a bus for a while. I think I'll probably be taking a bus. I don't know, for probably a couple months. I mean, I could probably go try to buy a car on credit. But I highly doubt I would qualify. But I could try. It's probably what I am going to end up doing is trying to qualify for a car. But the problem is that I've got to not that I won't I mean, I could get a car, I believe, but I think one of the biggest problems of getting a car is I've started over credit-wise. And, you know, one thing that is, let's say I get a car, okay? Well, I still got to feed my kids. And it's only $8 a day to take the bus.
See you later.
And the bus ride is like an hour each way from where one of the places I have found that I want to live, and everything kind of is within walking distance. So for me, it's rough for me to think about, you know, buying a car. So We shall see. But I know I'm taking a bus out there. I'm taking a bus to go out to Arizona. And a Greyhound bus, watch this, is only $113 compared to taking a plane, compared to driving. Oh my God. Couldn't believe how like affordable to get on a Greyhound bus and head to Arizona is from Northern California. I'm like, who does not? I mean, yeah, it takes a full day, but I mean, think about going into an airport. 2 hours prior, 5 6 hour flight, 4 or 5 hour total flight, including the landing and sitting in the airport, getting out of the airport and all your luggage. You actually think about that, and you're like, wait a minute. Wait just a darn minute. And you let it ride like, holy cow, man. Like, it's only like 6 hours more, 7 hours more total between you having to drive and you having to drop off your luggage. Bingo. And I can simply take an Uber to the place I'm probably going to stay and go from there. So it's just a matter of just working out the kinks. You know what? There's like none of these mountain bird buzzards anywhere. That sucks. I might call it right now and go do laundry. Because, I mean, there's too many people out here and these mountain buzzards are not gonna... They're not gonna hyper spawn. Oh, wait. Maybe they will. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe they will. Let's say maybe I should wait. Oh, wait. There's another one. Hold the press. Maybe it's because I also have lightning speed with the aspect of the cheetah. God dang. We're all after the same quests. It's kind of a problem. There's another one. Bingo. There's one.
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet. Alright, maybe we'll finish out this whole thing for an hour. Now we're actually finding some respawns. Can't go that way. I've kind of already made my decisions about what I'm going to basically donate and what I'm going to keep. I've already kind of made those decisions. And it's all really depends on how much longer I have, because I just don't know if they're just going to lay me off tomorrow. I mean, when I give my notice, it can go one of two ways. Either they will, well, I know, number one, they're going to be pissed, but they might be relieved too, because it'll save them some money. And you know, these guys, they need a lot. They need some help financially. This is not a situation where these guys have a bunch of money and can, you know, just pay things, you know, or offer me more money. I mean, they just don't. They don't have that kind of. They don't have that kind of fun. They don't have that kind of. They just don't have the ability to pay me what these guys are going to pay me down in Arizona. And not only that, my rent in Arizona is going to be stupid cheap. So, what's over here? Oh, nothing. Alright, can't get over there. Nope. Nope. No respawn. Respawn? Nope. No respawns yet. Wait. Did I see a respawn? No. God, man. Where are these spawns? Oh well. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. How much longer I have? 6 minutes to find these guys. Ah, there's a mountain buzzard. Dang it. Yeah, everybody's after the same bloody quest. Oh well. Oh, I'm yawning already. There we go. Last one. There we go. Alright, let's go turn this bad boy in. Bad boys, what you want? What you want to do? I won't quit my day job. Come on, Rufus. Catch up. Hey, look. A little mage called Claybay. That's cool.
What can I do for you?
Oh.
Safe travels. See you around.
Do. Okay. Hiyo Silver. Away. We are heading over to get these greater whatever you call it, pigs. Shoo-weep. Pig. Yeah, someone's already eliminated these guys. Good lord, look at all these. All the pigs that are dead. Pigs in a blanket. Okay, we gotta kind of watch out for the horde. Oh, there's one over there. Yeah, I'll join you. Let's do it. That's a mangy one. We don't want mangy. We want elder. Mangy. Mangy. We want elder. Elder. Bingo. Found one. Bingo. Okay. Coming. Coming. There's 3. Done and done. And I'm being a dick and pick up all the tin vein I can. Just because I know people would do it to me. Cool. So, anyway, so I don't know how the schedule's going to go. I'll know more tomorrow. So tomorrow night, I'll come online and I'll kind of give you how it went and how my giving my 2-week notice went along and etc. 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 I'm probably going to try to take a train or probably take the train out to Phoenix to go look at the room I want to rent. Blah, blah, blah. So I got to figure all that out. So, going to be interesting.
Hello. See you later.
Hello. I'm listening.
All right, let's go beat old Sooty. Let's go get old Sooty. Yeah, sure. Let's go get him. Let's go get old Sooty. Boy, I love having super speed. Super speed makes this so much more fun. I am thinking that tomorrow is not going to go well. I have a feeling they're just going to fire me tomorrow. As soon as I give them notice, they're probably just going to let me go. That's my gut feeling. What my gut says. My gut says I'm once I give notice, they're just going to let me go. And I wouldn't blame them. You know. So. No sagefish pools? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like the guy from Zelda still. Started in Wind Waker. Started making me do it. That whole shebang. So also I have one other announcement. Because Doomhowl was shut down for a little while, I went and recorded some video gameplay of me playing as Conan the Barbarian. And it's like nobody gets any Conan references. So I started throwing Conan references into the Elwyn Forest chat. And no, I don't think anybody got it. Like one of Conan's best thing they asked, Conan, what is best in life? Right? That's I'll tell you what's hold on, let me go to it. Hold on. Hold on, I'll tell you what I put. Hold on. saying about life. There we go. So it goes, so I started putting this in the chat while we wait for this guy. I was putting it inside the Element Forest chat. I go, Conan, what is best in life? And, you know, Conan goes, to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. No way. I don't think anybody got it. I think everybody was like, what is that guy on? Is he on crack? You know, they're probably like, what is this guy talking about? But I don't think everybody's seen the original Conans. I mean, you know, it's easy to find it. And actually, Conan is actually a better movie than what people let on it to be. All right, let's see if we can handle this. Oh, Sudi, I am home. Oh, yeah, he's dead. I could have soloed him. It's okay. We got him. Oh, you're welcome. You are very much welcome, young gnome. I will hopefully run into you again in later levels. You're welcome. I know it's so hard to find a party for that stuff. I was telling a colleague of mine. He's like, how come you say Conan is a better one of Arnold's best movies? You know, because Arnold doesn't talk in it very much. You know, Arnold's character of Conan is a manifestation of the people surrounding him. You know, everybody else. If you go watch the first Conan movie, Conan the Barbarian, not the second one. The second one was ruined by just, you could tell they chopped the movie down. I really want to see what the director's cut would have looked like. You know, but if you go rewatch Conan the Barbarian and you actually like see it without worrying about Arnold and all that stuff, and you just watch, everybody is telling Conan's story around Conan. So Conan is a manifestation of what is going on around him. So Valeria is the biggest storyteller. But then you look, the scenes where Arnold, the story is not being told through James Earl Jones or through Valeria or through the thief or the wizard, because they're the ones that tell the story and carry the story. Conan is being, you know, just a man, just a barbarian. Well, when everybody else is talking and everybody else is carrying the story, he's like superhuman. He's like this superhuman warrior. But when he's talking at the end, when he's talking before the big battle at the end where he's, you know, praying to Crom, it's just him being a man. And if you watch it from that perspective, you realize if you take away a lot of the 80s cheese out of the movie, it's actually pretty good. While the remake with Jason Momoa, they try to carry the story through Jason Momoa. And the reason why the first and original Conan Barbarian is such a classic is because of everybody else around Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold had to be there because he has the strength and the presence and the you believe him to be a big barbarian that can take on anything. So you need that guy that also could do a little, you know, a little comedy, a little physical humor, and can make fun of himself and okay with him making
What
fun of
brings you
himself.
here?
So all
I'm
good
listening.
stuff. Just thought everybody would find that interesting. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm not, though. All right, we're doing all right so far. All right, let's go get Bingles now. We'll go have some fun killing some crocodiles, I guess, for a little bit. There's another movie like that, by the way. There's another movie where the story is being played out by a different character than who you think, and that's the original Terminator. The entire story is told through the eyes of Kyle Reese. The entire plot is moved forward by Kyle Reese, not by Sarah Connor and not by the Terminator. So if anybody, I don't think anybody else could have done as good of a job playing, we'll call it the hero, in the original 1984 Terminator movie than Michael Biehn. You know, it's like he was born to play that role, and he carried the story throughout that entire movie. You know, he is the plot. His story and backstory is the plot. Sarah Connor is the reason, but he is the original plot, not Arnold. Not Sarah Connor. So, kind of interesting how all that stuff kind of correlates in movies. And I'm sorry, it's exciting to, you know, kind of get into that stuff. I enjoy it. I enjoy like looking back at old movies. You know, there's a series on YouTube about the movies, the Godfather trilogy, which is an, you know, whoa, there's floating debris. Whoa, we gotta take advantage of this. It's a very interesting YouTube channel, and it takes a deeper dive into the book and the movies. If you guys get a chance to see it or find it on YouTube, you should check it out. It's great stuff, and it talks about like a deeper understanding of Francisco Coppola and Marco Puzo and Al Pacino and the characters that they represent, the director, why he did the movie, what he saw as the movie, the plot point devices, deleted scenes. I mean, this is an in-depth channel that does such a great job of talking about what makes the Godfather trilogy a top 5 movie series of all time. And and one of the things that they point out a lot in that movie are discrepancies between the films and the plot points of the films and the differences, and why, and they even ask the question, like, why is there inconsistencies of the Dawn and why is his story so inconsistent about when he was born? Why did they make him younger in The Godfather 2 and older in the original Godfather? Why was there those inconsistencies? So a lot of good stuff when it comes to a lot of the older movies that we enjoyed when we were teenagers, young adults, kids. You just simply would enjoy it. You'd enjoy that YouTube channel a lot, especially if you like old movies. And one of the things I didn't realize when I rewatched the original Rocky movie. The original Rocky movie, if you rewatch it with open eyes and an open heart, you actually realize that the bad guy, there is no bad guy. There is no villain. The villain is life and time. I rewatched. I'm like, Apollo Creed's not the bad guy. He's not the bad guy in the second one. He's not the bad guy in the first one. They didn't really have a villain, a real villain, until obviously Mr. T. But the movies, Rocky 1 and Rocky 2, are about time and the lack of it and growing old and taking advantage of opportunities. And how there's people in life that will try to hold you back from those opportunities because I mean, like that literally, that's why I'm looking forward to. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Stallone picture. I don't know if it's a biopic or what, but I'm kind of looking forward to that, where the making of Rocky Balboa, or the making of Rocky movie. It looks interesting. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Oh wow. Wow, I'm going through these crocs and actually getting more drops than I usually do. I spoke too soon. Cool. Moving right along. Right on, right on. Okay, we need 2 more crocodile skins. Yeah, 2 more crocodile skins. I don't need any more meat. Come on now. Let me double check and make sure my laundry place is closes when I think it does. Yep, okay. I'll be fine. I'm like, when does it close? Means I got about 30 minutes before I gotta go pack up my laundry and head out. I want to wait as late as I could because it's 109 outside at 7 o'clock. Still 109, so I'm like trying to hopefully the truck cools down enough for me to put my laundry and not feel like I'm gonna freaking die of heat exhaustion today. Because hotter, as you guys know, it's hotter in cars than it is outside. Because you got all the sun beaming down on the windows. Oh, good lord. I was doing so good with drops, and now it's like, bleh. All right, we're gonna go to this island over here, and I'll fish for sagefish later. I like fishing for sagefish because that's probably one of the best cooking recipes to get, especially since I'm a hunter with mana and health. So we'll farm some crocs over here. There we go, one more. There we go. Good to go. Now we'll go do Bingles. And Bingles was his name. Oh, there was a gnome or gone named Bingles, and his... I don't know, never mind. I sing like crap. Oh. Oh, good. I need medium leather. I needed that. I need medium leather. Daryl's hunting bow. I'm going to keep it because I do need to increase my bow. But I think I'll increase my bow in Darkshore. No, I'll probably increase it in Silver Pine Forest, because Silver Pine Forest is after this. Then Darkshore. Then Stone Talon Mountains. And then after Stone Talon Mountains, it's going to be Ashenvale. Because Ashenvale is BFD. So I gotta kind of do Ashenvale and BFD around then. Because I think I might be too high a level to do BFD.
I can't look that right now. I can't look that right now.
Come on. Come on. We don't need to kill any trogs to do this. That's kind of cool. The reason why I don't have to kill trogs, I'm too high a level to kill them. Well, I guess I have to kill a few of them. Ooh, he's getting. Hey, Rufus, you want something to eat, buddy? You need something to eat, Rufus. Yes, you do. Hey, look at that. There's a chest. Let's find out what this is about.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, nothing really special in there.
Inventory.
Ooh, yeah, no, my friend. No, my friend. We are going to dump something for that because that actually has a money maker. Yeah, you can go away. Okay. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Here we go. It'd be interesting to see how many people that watch the stream that are actually going to be on, that live in Arizona. That'd be interesting to see. Okay, now I want to be. I'm switching to human because those horde patrols. Now I've killed the horde patrols before, and we're gonna kill the horde patrol before we leave Loch Modan. So that'll be interesting to see if I can solo them. I think I'm gonna have to kill one at a time and run. So I'm gonna have to send Rufus in, kill one, run, play that whole game. Oh, look. I can't help myself. There's fish. I got a fish. I can't help it. There's sagefish just sitting there. I gotta get the recipe. I gotta get the bloody recipe for it, though. There we go. Oh, wow, I got a trunk out of it. Say what? Oh, I can hear that. That was sweet. That was unexpected. Ooh, another trunk. Sweet. Got 2 trunks out of that. Again, unexpected.
Can I help you? Pleased to meet you.
All right, so 2 agility, 2 intellect. No, I'd rather keep strength and agility. Okay, nothing but mats, but that's okay. Run, Forrest, run! You know, I might turn in this quest and then go shower and then go. Kind of dirty. Don't get any big ideas. Just wish I got more medium leather out of it.
Great to meet you. Hi, how are ya? Off with you. What can I do for ya? Be good.
Yeah, I gotta go do laundry. As much as I don't want to, I really gotta go do laundry. Alright guys, I'll be back on either later tonight or tomorrow.